Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm super excited to introduce you to the brand new Funhole Factory House of Music, a set that's bursting with detail and creativity. I couldn't wait to dive in, and I promise you, this is something every music and building enthusiast will love. Funhole is known for its attention to detail in packaging. Typically, their boxes feature vibrant artwork that reflects the set's theme, providing builders with an enticing preview of the model inside, and this one was no exception. All right, before we open this box, I have a small favor to ask. If you're enjoying the content, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot, and I really appreciate it. Thanks in advance. Inside the box, Funhole does a great job keeping everything well organized. Right on top, we have 3 thick instruction booklets. The parts are sorted into numbered bags that match different stages of the build, making the assembly process much easier. And once again, no stickers. Only printed pieces, which I really appreciate. The lighting components also come separately, packed in a sturdy box to keep them safe during transit. Did you know that all Funhole sets come with lights? Yep! And the installation instructions are integrated right into the manual. Plus, they include special pieces to keep everything neat and well organized. The instruction manuals in Funhole sets are always well designed, and this one is no exception. Right at the beginning, we get an introduction to the set, including some background and inspiration behind the design. It sets the mood before we even start building. Next, there's a visual guide with some instructions and precautions with the lights. The steps are detailed, and even with the special pieces we have to use to keep the wires neatly hidden. The manuals are thick, with clear images and color distinction, which really helps during the build. So far, everything looks well organized, just what we need for a smooth and enjoyable assembly. At the end of the manual, you'll find other great sets from Funhole. If you're interested in any of them, don't forget to use my code MINIMStories, or check out the links in the description. It helps a lot and supports the channel. With Bags 1, we start assembling the base and a clever mechanism that will make the minifigures dance. There are lights placed under these transparent pieces, so the final result should be absolutely stunning. Now, I always give you my honest opinion, and I have to say that this part of the build isn't exactly easy. You'll need to take your time to make sure everything works just right. But once it clicks, it's worth the effort. Now let's move on to Bags 2. Here we can see some of Funhole's special pieces, designed to keep the wires neatly hidden. It's impressive how the wires run directly inside them, giving the build a clean and polished look. The result is just perfect. Everything stays in place, and you don't see any messy wires. As we continue with the build, we start adding details like part of the drums and mixing desk, along with some printed tiles that really elevate the design. With Bags 3, we start working on part of the front, and here's something I really like. It's flexible. This feature makes it easier to access the interior, which is great for displaying and interacting with the build later on. The design continues to impress as we move forward with the assembly. With Bags 4, we continue working on the front of the build, adding some stylish gates. These gates really enhance the look of the structure and give it a more complete feel. As we move on, we add a balcony complete with some drinks, and here's a fun detail. Printed tiles that say bottomless drinks. In Bag 6, we continue building and start to complete the stage with microphones, guitars, and completing the mixing desk. A wall is added, and we even get some mini posters. One of them will look very familiar to anyone who knows Funhole's sets. Can you recognize it? Bag 7, we add the stage lighting into a structure that looks quite realistic. On one side, there's a switch. This is something new for me in Funhole's sets. We continue with the exterior arrangements, and now we have a door that gives access to the stage. It's very useful for placing our band of minifigures or taking pictures. In this set of bags, the details now focus on the factory design. Bags 9 bring us the continuation of the build, along with some street art details. In the last set of bags, we had a placard with several printed tiles. The roof is completed, and it's sturdy enough to be easily removed. It also has some cool printed details on it. The other wall is finished, featuring more street art, all on printed bricks. We also add the club sign at the top of the roof. The battery box is placed, and with the build complete, it's time to test the lights and show the whole building. Look at this! The design is a clever blend of a classic club atmosphere with a modern factory twist, and what a massive build! Truly impressive and really cool. The battery is discreetly hidden and the on-off button is perfectly positioned. This is, for me, the best placement I've seen in any Funhole set. The modular front is a standout feature of this build. It's designed with flexibility in mind, allowing you to easily access the interior. This design not only enhances the aesthetic appeal, but also adds a functional aspect, making it effortless to showcase the interior details and lighting effects. The mechanism that makes the minifigs dance is a clever little system designed to bring the stage to life. With a built-in gear and lever setup, we can create a rhythmic movement that simulates dancing. Every time you engage the mechanism, the minifigs sway and move in a fun, lively way, adding an extra layer of dynamism to your build. It's a playful touch that really highlights Funhole's attention to detail. Inside, there's also a switch that can be turned on and off as required. Something new for me at Funhole. Now, let's head to the back of the building. There's something really fun here that I want to show you. The back of the stage can be easily removed, giving you access to the entire stage through a back door. But wait, that's not all. The backdrop can even hold a cell phone, which brings the set to life even more. Check it out. It's easy to set up, looks fantastic, and really makes you feel like you're at a live concert. Let me just turn the light off again through the switch so we can see it better. Wow, that was a little bit crazy. Wrapping up the music segment, let me show you another wall that's easily removable. We can't say that access to the interior is difficult in this set, can we? Now, before we explore more of the set and before I turn the environment lights down, let's talk about the minifigures. This set features 6 uniquely styled characters that really bring the vibe to life. We have Reggae, the unique female who's a laid-back reggae fan. Next, there's Lenny, a sharp-eyed talent scout. Then there's Mix, a skilled DJ, followed by Cash, a trendy hip-hop fan. Next up is Big Pac, a confident rapper, and finally, Fix, a no-nonsense stagehand. What do you think of them? I know their shape is different from Legos, but I kind of like them. Or at least I'm starting to after a while. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd like to know your opinion. Back to the building. This is really a large Livehouse-themed building that has been ingeniously converted from an old factory into a vibrant, pulsating music venue. From the moment I laid eyes on it, I knew this set was extraordinary. With its retro factory charm fused with a modern club vibe, this building breathes new life into its brick city. This set contains 24 points of light, some of which are capable of displaying a variety of vibrant colors. But that's not all. We have a switch so that we can have two different modes. You can use the dazzling Showtime mode when the performance is in full swing, or switch to a softer before and after mode to set the scene for what's to follow. And the best part? The entire lighting system is controlled via an easily accessible switch. It's incredibly fun to experiment with, allowing you to customize the ambience with just one touch. Whether you want to create an intense, energetic atmosphere or a relaxed vibe, control is literally at your fingertips. Not to be overlooked is the mechanism for the audience. Yes, you heard right. There's a crank mechanism, so your puppet or minifig can actually dance or react to the show. It's this kind of detail that turns the set from just a static model into a dynamic, living performance space. It truly adds a new level of fun, allowing you to reimagine your brick town as a lively concert arena. Moving on to another standout feature, the rich and eye-catching graffiti designs. Every surface of the building is adorned with multiple, highly personalized graffiti artworks that bring an undeniable urban flavor to the scene. These aren't just random splashes of color. Each piece of art has its own story and adds a playful, rebellious character to the overall setting. For street art lovers, this detail really enriches their collection and makes the whole environment seem alive and authentic. Now, let's dive into one of Funhole's most innovative design advances, the Street View panoramic building concept. This structural innovation is a game changer. The building features unique folding and sliding doors, along with a quick-release roof. It's not just about aesthetics. These features are designed to give you the best of both worlds. On the one hand, you have an intimate indoor venue, perfect for presenting a band or hosting a mini concert. On the other hand, you can quickly transform the space into an outdoor music venue with just a few simple adjustments. The versatility of this design is not only practical, but also adds a whole new level of playability to your screen. It's like having two fantastic spaces in one. And let's not forget another really cool new feature. The stage has a cell phone holder integrated into the backdrop. This means you can place your cell phone and play your favorite music clips or videos live, making the experience even more immersive. It's an ingenious touch that brings digital interactivity into the mix, making the perfect bridge between the physical building and digital entertainment. Now, when you put all these elements together, vibrant lighting, dynamic graffiti, structural gloss, and interactive features, it's hard not to feel like you're at a live concert. The energy of a bustling urban music scene is palpable. You can almost hear the music, feel the bass thumping, and see the lights dancing on stage. It's an experience that goes beyond simply looking at a model. It's about immersing yourself in the vibrancy of the live music that Funhole has captured so brilliantly. So, what do you think? Does the idea of a modular, interactive live music venue in your brick city excite you as much as it does me? I'm all about the details in this set, from the meticulous lighting system that lets you switch modes on the fly to the graffiti that adds so much urban flair. And let's not forget the ingenious design of the building itself, with its folding doors, quick-release roof, and the clever inclusion of digital interactivity through the cell phone holder. All in all, the Funhole Factory House of Music isn't just a building, it's a celebration of live music and urban culture, reimagined in a unique, innovative way. It's perfect for those who want to inject a bit of concert magic into their displays, and it stands out as a bold statement in the world of brick builds. Whether you're a die-hard fan of modular sets or just someone who appreciates the fusion of art and engineering, this set is a must-see. Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think the combination of industrial design and live music flair works? How do you feel about the interactive features like the lighting modes and movable seating? Drop your comments below. I can't wait to read what you have to say. Thanks for joining me on this tour of the Funhole Factory House of Music. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the set, Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more reviews and builds. Until next time, keep the music alive in your brick city.